Sharing screen. Shared screen.
Be able to resume rotation.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I will be slower than usual, but can't be avoided forever.
Yeah. Okay. Mob start.
Person listening to this might think I'm injured. I'm recovering. No, I have a different kind of injury. It's changing to a different keyboard.
Oh, yeah. Are you comfortable now?
Getting there.
Mhm.
I ordered a few more homing keys.
Oh.
With the idea that they will help.
So you can feel the position?
Of course, index finger, I have homing keys.
Yeah.
But I'd like to try homing keys on the mod, like the bottom row.
Yeah.
And also one for the pinky.
Mm-hmm.
And I might do a different one for the pinky on the right. Like,
yeah,
I need control to be the bottom, to be the corner, because like that's, I don't know. It's like you can't change that. Some things. It's not the default. The default is control is flipped with the shift.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But in any case, I think those additional homing keys will help.
Yeah.
Because I find my thumb is simply not where I thought it is. That's the most common mistake I've been making.
Yeah. All right. So I don't think there's any progress beyond what we did last week.
There was no session.
Yeah. So where were we? I think somewhere. Yeah, error. I think
we
I
were
remember.
missing some. Is it this? Observer? Observer.
Yeah.
Not observer. Observer was fine. Right? It was observable. Which one had a problem?
Oh, yes. I think this was missing something, right? So if I look at the error, yeah, this was the error that we were stuck on.
Observable type. Yes. So basically we need to... What's missing here? Let's go over what does work well here.
Mm-hmm. Well,
this trait implementation.
Yeah, CatchErrorOrigObserver.
Not others.
Oh yeah, this one. Okay, right.
I just can't see the signature.
Oh yeah, it's right here. Yeah.
P is for the pointer.
Uh-huh.
O is observer. F is the function. Subst is probably what we got wrong.
Yeah.
Basically, we need something that's subst, right?
Uh-huh.
We get it from the calling the function, right? and we call we use it as an observe. We pass it to subscribe.
Yeah.
So we need to see what is needed for passing to subscribe. Also, there's more than one subscribe. There's the outer subscribe, which we might not be concerned with.
Uh-huh.
There's this inner subscribe. This is the we're implementing
substitution.
This is then this may be the outer subscribe actually, because the user, that function, it returns an observable, not some inner type.
Yeah.
A proper observable.
Yes.
That means a context that wraps an observable type.
Yeah.
And we call subscribe on our on it, right? So we can look at some other implementations and see what trait bounds they have, and they may be implementations of something other than observer.
Yeah.
Right? They may be something different than observer. But it doesn't matter. What matters are the trait bounds.
Right.
Right? Whatever we're calling subscribe on subst. And subst needs to be able to. So let's see what.
We were looking at switch map, I think.
We can look at subscribe calls.
Okay.
Right?
All subscribe calls?
I don't know. If you have something in mind, it's fine if we go there first.
No, I mean, I'm okay with checking all subscribe calls also. If that's what you meant.
I don't think it matters. I think many of them will tell us what we need, and I don't know which one to look at first.
Yeah. Do you want me to rotate, or should I continue?
Yeah, rotate. Let's see if I can code.
Yeah. Well, X, I don't think I have any changes, so yeah, rotated.
Sharing. Shared. See, that's a miss. Whoops, that's a miss. I'm used to the wrong. That's not 10. It's 7. Oh, I'm used to using the wrong hand for this.
Yeah.
Let me put this on the other screen. Okay, this will be here. This will be there. So there's merge. And somewhere there's subscribe. Like if I search for, where's backslash? Am I supposed to know where backslash is?
No, we don't use that a lot, do we?
I have this. I don't have it in this layer. It must be that layer. Neither? Well, okay.
No backslash.
No, it's here.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see, I can reach it. Okay. You can do it. Okay. Leave it. Might come in handy. So I want to search .sub. So here's a subscribe. There is a subscribe, and there is a subscribe. No, that's a test. So here's what we need, right? Whoops. Probably. And these are core observable.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can maybe like start with that. That's not what I wanted to do here. Catch error. We call subscribe here. So this is not a context, is it? Maybe we can comment this out. But in Rust and subst is a core observable. What do we have? There's this long alias here, right?
Yeah.
But so the alias takes a type argument, which is a context. Now, we might not need an alias, right? Especially since we don't use it twice. Here they use it twice, right? Maybe that's why it's an alias. So there needs to be a context, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know where to put it. I don't know whether the order. I don't think the order in the impl block matters. But if I had to take a guess, I don't know. Maybe it's first. And what C is context. Whoops, context. Okay. But it's not context, it's context with, right?
Oh. That's merge observer. So
why is that there?
I mean, it's in the implementation of the observable.
Yeah, here. So what's with? Why? So where? Here, what happens here? Where's the subscribe? Here?
Yeah.
We're merging two, right? So maybe we want to keep this generic. Does that make sense? With, and this should be something that implements observer, in our case. Like O.
Or will it be the subst observer?
I'm just, yeah. Will it be the subst observer? Well, what is subst? Subst is returned by the function, right?
Right, and that is the observable.
So it's an arbitrary. It's not really arbitrary. It's substitute. Maybe it's not with that we need. it's not clear to me what we need here. But this looks like progress. What did I do? No. Next. It's not that bad. I mean,
Yeah.
if I had to type more.
Sharing. Share screen.
How do we gain more clarity here? This width. We need to understand why width is used, what it does, and why it's appropriate in that context, right?
Yeah.
Can you show us? Okay, so with T, this is an associated type on context, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when context is implemented, width must be provided.
Yeah.
That's how traits work. Width, it's a associated type width, and it's generic on T. Now, notice it is generic. Like, width does not become concrete. Like, where T is declared on that width, right?
Yeah.
So, doesn't it remain generic when context is implemented? I can tell because it says pub trait context and T is not declared. T is declared in the width. It's similar to the associated types RC mute and RC cell.
Yeah.
They declare their own, so they remain generic. I have a message from the guy that has after our session. I want to see whether he wants to cancel anything. Oh. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure something out here. Put this on the other screen. There we go. So width remains generic. When does width become concrete?
When does width become concrete?
Like you have an implementation, you have a type that already implements context.
Right.
Width is now a type that can be accessed on that type's implementation of context.
Mm-hmm.
So let's take the example. I don't know the answer, but let's take the example of RC mute because it's clear to us what RC mute does, right?
Yeah.
It's unlike width. So RC mute of T is bound. So it is some type, can be made concrete at some point, that is bound by from T plus clone plus RC deref mute, which I don't know where they get that. Oh, that's just a trait here. It's a public trait.
Yeah.
But the target is T. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe all associated types must be made concrete. Can we look at an implementation of context? There should be like at least two, right? They're local and shared.
Go to implementations.
It's a macro used here.
This one?
But this is what this is.
Oh no!
It demonstrates. Let's.
Yeah.
It's a good. Let's pick this one. So where is RC mute?
Yeah.
Okay. So mute RC is a type here, right?
Uh-huh.
And we see that this remains generic.
Right.
Maybe because the type is also generic.
Mm-hmm.
The type, the concrete type is not concrete. So it's a generic associated type because the associated type is generic. I mean, it kind of makes more sense when I say it this way.
Right.
So when we look at with, we notice that it's itself. But with a different type argument. I mean, custom context is the implementing type here.
Yeah.
Impl context for custom context of T. And then this is type with is also custom context, but of U.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a way to do what? Now let's go rotate and maybe look at what the docs say about with, or if you have an idea of what this is like for. Okay.
I'm not sure yet.
Because it looks like nesting, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it looks like some sort of nesting mechanism. Okay, mob start. 7 is here. Okay, with. So here's with.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing. Okay, so let's go back to merge, right?
Right.
In merge, we can maybe understand this with, because this, you know what we can do? We can inline it, right? Boom. Okay. Maybe format. Okay. So both of them that are merged are core observable of another core observable, right? Because with is, well, it's a context.
Yeah.
It's a context. So this is a core observable of a context.
Right.
It's a core observable of a context. C as context with, I don't think this is necessary. C as context. Like, this can just be C. I mean, I'm not saying it's better code, but I think this is as valid because width is unambiguous. There is no other width. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But this may read better. C as it is a context with, because we have a context, and the context is cannot change, right? It's like drawing a relationship between the context of this one, right?
Yeah.
And the context of the incoming, what are they? The upstream observables. So it just says that they share a context. That's all. It's, but then there's this. There's width takes. See, it doesn't need to be an observer. Here it's an observer, right?
Yeah.
But here it doesn't say observer. It's just context, right? So if it's only context, if it's just context, why isn't it just like C? But the substitute is more than that. Like how in a core observable, how do you define? I think we're missing like because you can't just core observable, right? The trait of what is O for core observable to mean something, right? Like what is O? Sure, there's a type unsub.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's C with O because we have an observer here.
Yeah.
But width, what you give to width needs to be width itself needs to be context. Width itself needs to be context. But the parameter given t, what is t? T will just be assigned to be the inner of the context. And the inner of the context is just on context doesn't have bounds. I bet it has bounds in somewhere else.
Yeah.
So what is the inner? Where does inner have bounds? Not here.
No.
Not anywhere here. What do you think inner is? And
I just think it's something that context wraps and does nothing really.
so it could be an observer.
Yeah.
Could be an observable.
Yes.
and in
Sharing. Yeah. Mob start.
shall we keep looking at merge?
Okay.
We can also look at some others.
Yeah, I was wondering because it's merge is not very close to what we want, right? Or is it?
In merge,
Mhm.
the idea is that there are two observables of the same type.
Yes.
And that is declared. The types for that are declared here as S1 and S2.
Mhm.
There's a C, which is a context, and S1 and S2 are core observable of C as context with, so that merge observer okay. Can we find an operator
Yeah.
where it's S1. Where does S1 come from? Source one. Where does source one come from? Self.
Yeah.
So it is S1 and source one is S1, source two is S2.
Yeah.
It's simply matching between the observer type and the observable type. That's what it's doing there.
Yeah.
It's a way to say they're of the same context, and here are the types. Maybe even overly specified. I don't know. Let's find more different examples. Maybe we'll stumble upon one that. So which would be one that is? How is ours different? Why do we think it's different?
Um,
Don't we have an observer?
We do. We do too, in fact.
What's our observer?
Catch error, original observer, and substitute observer.
Why don't we do such a thing with in our code?
Such a thing, as in?
Yeah. pass in our C width. Can we see it side by side? There's no way I can.
Yeah.
This subst is core observable of C width, or we can do. We don't need to do C as context in this case because we. Well, yeah, never mind. C width and insert our observer type. Can we do that?
The CatchErrorOrigObserver. Observer.
Do we have two observers?
Yeah.
But this is the substitute.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it will be the substitute observer, I suppose.
Yes. This. And this takes O. What's an O? We can just simply pass the same O that we have in the context, can we?
Maybe.
What's wrong here? Missing generics for associated type. Oh, sorry, my bad. I did not reload before editing. Need catch error subserver and then O. Yeah. Okay. That type checks?
Well.
Not really. Oh, yeah.
Now, what's the code going to be like? What's the implementation? How do we use this trait bound? The subscribe call.
Yeah. Rotated.
Sharing. We seem to have a problem here already, right?
Yeah.
Where do we even use substate? We don't.
We do.
We don't use it here. Also, C is not constrained.
Yeah.
In merge, where is C constrained? It goes to core observable of C, but we are implementing observer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So this that's one of. That's why I was wondering if we should see an operator where subscribe is used inside an observer.
Sure. Sure. Where is subscribe? This is subscribe, right?
Yeah.
Co-observable subscribe. So we can do search references. Did I type? Oh, is that just late? Okay. What is this? Observable RS. Self into inner. That's a trait. Does subscribe have a default implementation? It seems like subscribe has a default implementation.
Uh-huh.
Dyn core observable. I'm going to just not understand many of the things that we look at, but just search for implementation of observer. This is core observable, connectable observable, core observable, core observable, core observable, core, 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 core. What am I looking at? Core. Wait, not sure what this is because I don't see high enough up. Buffer. But the function is subscribe, right? So it's not an observer. We're looking for it to be in something like next or error.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. This is in subscribe. Core. This is in subscribe. This is ours. Collect. Subscribe core observable. Core observe. Wait. Well, it's a subscribe call. Subscribe. 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 Core observable. Subscribe. It's a function. Well, this is not core observable, and S here is core observable of C. It's not C. With is not used.
Yeah.
So who says we need to use with?
Oh, we probably don't have to. Yeah.
It's just C that is a context, right?
Yes.
So this is delay, ops delay. Okay, should we try this?
Yeah.
So where is there? Subst is a core observable of C. There is an associative type unsub there somewhere, right? So what do we get? C is not constrained by the impl trait self type.
That's because
predicates.
I mean, that C has to be on the observable, right? On the core observable implementation for catch error. And not here.
I'm not sure what you mean. Where? Where it is declared, you mean?
No, we'll have to define or implement code catch error, observable for catch error, and there we'll be using the context. We'll be passing C. but that's why I was saying we should probably look at observers where subscribe is used instead of observable.
Sorry, I lost you very early. C should be declared.
Yeah, sharing. Yeah, so over here we're using we have C in the impl constraints, right?
Where is that?
This is in the merge, but
Okay.
this is in the implementation for core observable.
Yes.
So yeah, we were referencing this, but then I was wondering if we should look at where subscribe is used inside an observer implementation instead of an observable.
Sure.
So
yeah, we can keep searching. We might have more luck going through the observer implementations than looking for subscribe, because it seems to be in many places. I don't really know.
Yeah, I mean, does retries observer implementation have it?
Why is that?
Because I mean, retry was the one that the authors suggested.
Recommended.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
so.
Yeah, over here. And do they subscribe here? Oh no.
Well, there's the subscribe function. It's a field on retry.
Yeah.
So kind of. So you need to take a look at the trait bounds of. Go up more.
Mm-hmm.
The context goes to the retry observer type.
Oh. Yeah.
And in it, it's the subscribe
function. Yeah.
It's subscribe function returns self. The text self. No, it's the observer field that is the context. That's not necessarily the case in our case. We don't necessarily have a field that is a context. I don't know.
We can add it, right?
What gets assigned to that field in practice? We don't have such a field. But we do have an observer field.
Yeah. And perhaps this has to be the context.
Well, in practice it is, right?
Yeah.
We just we don't have this constraint here. So simply, right? Like just remove O and pass C. And can you show us the retry? The retry. So there's a bound in the type. No, you were.
Oh, you mean at the struct? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, the struct where the field is an observer CTX. You see that there's a bound in the type. Usually that's not the case.
Yeah.
And I don't know that it needs to be the case. But it is one. There's just one. What's our type? It's truncated. I can't see it.
Oh.
There's original observer.
Yeah. Original observer.
I'm just not entirely sure. It's like it's starting to make sense to me, but we have two observers, right?
Yeah.
So so let's say we pass C to catch error original observer, right?
Mhm. Instead of 4.
Yes.
Mhm.
Let's try that. I think maybe the original one has the value is the same, but the errors are different.
Yeah.
What's this about now? What's this error about? Why is there an error? It's going into the oh. Huh?
Yeah. Now, yeah, let's say it's method. Wait, what? Yeah. This is not an error. This is the type parameter was not constrained. This goes away, right?
Maybe.
This is fine. It's not constrained.
Well,
Substance.
line 55.
Yeah.
Then it's possibly removed.
Uh-huh.
And then I think subst, like, isn't subst simply C? Like, doesn't it just return C? Like, is that, it's not, because subst is not, yeah, isn't subst simply C? Something that implements C.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah.
Shared.
Uh-huh.
Isn't subst? Where do we have subst? And this doesn't even go anywhere. There is no subst. There. Well, now there are no complaints here, but let's see that we can do what we need to do. What's going on here? We cannot. There's no next for C that is there's a context.
Yeah. It has to be C with some observer, I think. Or observe.
Well, this is self, right?
Uh-huh.
Maybe that's why they had a constraint on the type.
Yeah.
Like, what is the constraint in retry?
Where observer context is context.
Where is it? This.
Yeah, this.
This.
Uh-huh.
Well,
We don't
maybe
have
we
a,
want to rename it.
yeah.
And then that's not what I wanted. This is equivalent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe what's the deal here? Okay. Now, why wouldn't there be a... Did we change that here? Rig observer?
Yeah.
Observer is this. Well, context doesn't necessarily have... I don't understand. Context doesn't necessarily have
Next.
next. I mean, how does that... Next. Their next comes from what? Plus observer.
Oh.
It doesn't even come from this. Like we didn't even, I don't think we needed to do that here.
Yeah.
In order to get that. I'm going to undo a bunch here. Okay. Maybe we just want to rename this to, actually, I don't know. Observer, fine. And, but what did we want to say here?
C is context plus observer or something.
Yeah.
But
Where's plus? Like here? No. Here? No. Where's plus? That's not what I want. Of course, there's no plus here. It's over there. Okay. Where am I? Observer of, now we need the item, right?
mm-hmm. But the problem is F returns C. Is that still correct? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I actually don't know that that's correct now.
Uh-huh.
Because no one says that what F returns needs to be an observer. It's not. It needs to be an observable, right?
Yeah.
So maybe we need now the subst. Bring the subst back. Also, what is the error here? Like it's almost like we need kind of two contexts,
Mm-hmm.
or at least in our minds for now, we need to kind of. Is this the substitute context? It's a substitute observable, right?
Yeah.
So maybe this is not C. Maybe this is just a subst, right? And subst happens to be, right? This is subst. So we don't get confused, right? And the substitute is context. I don't think that it should be an observer. Is that right? Like, what are we calling? We do need to pass some observer here.
Yeah.
That does need to be. So that field So why did we decide that it's a context that is passed on to, like, why in retry is it a context? Why is observer context there? And also, it doesn't really, does it really matter what it is here? Like, what matters is the implementation of observer, right? Like, let's go there again.
Yeah.
In the implementation of observer, that CTX is both context and observer, and that makes sense because the types don't change. There's no original and substitute.
Yeah.
And it's simply then used as the observer. But in our case, they are different. So I don't think we will have a type parameter called context. We should have a type parameter called like original observer or something like that. We should be more like clear with our types. Can we try that?
Yeah.
Like, we are implementing observer for catch error original observer.
Yeah.
So, and we need to pass it something where currently I don't see because the width. Maybe you can change the width instead.
Right. I can. I don't know how to do it inside of Helix.
Can you decrease the font size?
Yeah. Wait, does it help? Yeah, it does. Okay.
Okay. So that's a C there, right? But it shouldn't be a C. It should just. So what is it in this implementation? What are we passing to catch error original observer in this implementation? Is the orig observer. Does that make sense? So for some orig observer. So why don't we make a type parameter called orig obs?
And then pass that?
Yeah.
Instead of C. Okay.
And we constraint orig observer by observer, right? Let's do that. That's line 55 is commented out.
Yeah.
That's orig observer is an observer of item, and it's not a substitute error, right? Because this is the original observer. This is the catch error original observer. It's an error.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does so we have subst. Now I don't know that subst is just context here. But there needs to be a there needs to be a, so in line 56, the f, the function once takes, maybe we should change error to orig error, just to make it extra clear, like to rename.
Oh, yeah, rename. Okay. I'll just rename it here.
That's right. Never mind how long and the wraps, whatever. That's we need these to be super clear for ourselves. And that it takes orig error, and what does it return? It returns a generic type here, right?
Yeah.
Called a generic a type parameter here called subst just a subst, right? That's enough. Like we know it's an observable, or maybe subst obs. By the way, obs is not good because it could be either observer or observable. So let's rename that to orig observer.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just rename orig observer.
Yes. And subst rename to subst observable. And like, I mean, the reader will forgive us or be happy that this is clear. I don't know. F, okay. Now F makes sense, I think. Now item doesn't change.
Yeah.
There's only one item. There's orig air. I don't see subst air involved declared here, but I don't know that we need it here. And then for this is observer of item and orig air for catch error orig observer of P, that pointer type. Orig observer. Now something is not right here with orig observer. This is not orig observer. This is upstream observer, right? But our type is original observer.
Yeah.
There's an overloading of terms here. The orig observer that is passed to catch error orig observer, it's actually the upstream observer, right? We can say the source observer. That makes sense?
Yeah, I think.
Does it make sense that it should not be called orig observer?
Because it comes from upstream.
And it collides with our struct name, catch error orig observer.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to make our types more than they need to be, but like every time I read this, like if it's not named exactly what it means, then I'm like left to do more thinking, more resolving. So if I can name it the way that I need to do less resolution. So this is what, upstream observer? And maybe when we make a PR, they can give us feedback. Oh, actually, we have idioms here. We call this that, and we call this that, and we can discuss it. This is upstream observer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have an upstream observer, substitute observable. We have this P for the pointer. We have the f, we have the item type, we have the original error. We are implementing observer of item and original error for CatchErrorOrigObserver, passing the pointer type, passing the upstream observer, and passing the f in case we need to obtain the substitute. We're saying that substitute observable is context because we need to call subscribe on it, right?
Yeah.
And we're saying that p is this deref mute. Upstream observer is observer of item and original error. F and once or it takes orig error returns subst observable, which is this. Maybe we can, let's put this here. Okay. And this is not erroring out anymore. This is fine.
Yeah.
And now it's our subscribe that says what? You ready to see what it says? Can I now? This. There's no subscribe.
Yeah.
Why?
On context? Is it not? On context? No subscribe on context?
Right, because it needs to be a context of a core observable. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is that right though, what I'm saying?
Yeah, I believe, yeah, it is.
Or is it a matter of that it's not in scope? What needs to be in scope? Subscribe is from context, or if I do no actions. Well, if there are no actions. Context is in scope. So everywhere we have subscribe, like for example in retry.
Yeah, and subscribe is a trait function of a core observable, right?
Hold on, I'm searching for the subscribe call, and then you can ask me that again. It's not this. It's function next or something, or the error here. Okay, what did you say?
I said subscribe is a function on the trait core observable.
Yeah, I think so. So how come we can call subscribe on the thing that is returned from this field, right? Because this field is it's an fn that returns a retry. Wait, hold on. No. There's a subscribe function here to which we can pass observer.
Yeah.
And in the subscribe function, so it's just a function that consumes self. How does this work? Basically, the subscribe call is not exactly here, right? It's some function that consumes self.
Yeah.
How does this work? There's a function, there's a freestanding function here somewhere. This thing, right? Because it's a freestanding function, here we call subscribe. This is a subscribe call. Okay. And source is an S that is a core observable.
Yeah.
Of context. Of this context with the thing.
Right.
So what needs to be core observable in our case?
Subst observable needs to be core observable with
Not context or not just context? Maybe not context at all.
Yeah.
Needs to be core observable of something.
Shared. Yeah. It should be core
Okay.
observable of context with self. No context, so
I lost you for a moment.
yeah. No, it should be core observable of something, of context.
So go to that function and retry again.
Uh-huh.
Like you can go to retry module and then search for that subscribe call.
Subscribe impl. Yeah.
Yeah. Here it's S, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's core observable of. Now. Here is where what does core observable need to take? What is this? What is the constraint on what we give core observable?
Context itself.
No, is there a constraint in the core observable trait
Yeah.
to its type argument?
No.
No. But hold on, get back there.
Okay.
But the observer is O. In
Right.
the subscribe call.
Yeah. So O needs to be an observer.
Yes. Right? Because what you constrain what you pass on there becomes what you can call what you can pass as argument in subscribe.
Yeah.
So what do we want to pass as argument there to subscribe? Right? Isn't it our
observer?
Observer?
The substitute observer, right? No.
Yes, I think so. Right?
Right. This also needs an observer.
I don't know. Get in there and see what it needs.
Yeah.
It also has the the upstream observer. So basically, it's the upstream observer, right? We pass it on from here to there.
Right. Yeah. So upstream observer.
Okay. Now that call is still not proper because what do we really need that lift thing there?
What is the error? Mismatch types.
Yeah, the lift.
Yeah.
Do we really need that there?
I can get rid of it. Now what is the error? It's still mismatched. Expected enum option of box subscription found associated type.
What? Where? Oh. No, it's the assignment that fails.
Yeah.
Because that's our rxDiref type. It's a option of boxed subscription. So we need to like box the subscription and then put it in a sum. And then assign.
Oh. Sum.
Box it first.
Okay.
There's probably a method.
On subscribe.
Yeah.
Box.
Or into boxed.
Into box.
You see that?
Yeah. Into box.
And then you should have a call to action for putting it in a sum.
Wrap in sum.
Okay. Now it's the problem.
It's lifetime. The associated type.
Oh. Well, congratulations. We just passed type checking.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. May not live long enough.
What reference do we have? Something we need to make something static. Like some constraint is not static here.
Yeah, it's up.
Oh, wait, I lost your microphone.
Oh, can you
that's
not hear?
better. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So we did have static here before on the subst.
Okay, that's a good thing. Yeah, the subst needs to be because it's too generic.
Yeah.
So subst observable
Should be plus static.
Is now yes plus static.
But will be constrained inside core observable?
No, outside.
Outside. Okay. Wait. It's still lifetime. Okay. Let me rotate.
Now it's the unsub, right? That may not live long enough. When does our session end? In an hour. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a moment, okay?
Yes.
Key binding. All right, I'm back. This is I just thought of this is called determination-driven development.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to delete this buffer here. Delete the buffer. And we have an error, right?
Yes.
Whoops. Oh, it's telling us consider adding an explicit lifetime bound. Okay. Well, I think this is because we haven't declared the unsub.
Yeah, that's. Or maybe the core observable. Oh, okay.
It's the this subscribe, right? Returns an unsub, but that I think has like, okay, so this is subscribe, right? You see, it's like self unsub, but this has a default. It's called subscription. No, it's not a default. It's a bound. Sorry, it's a bound. I don't even know why this works, because what the heck did we like? When did we? Isn't it the box subscription? What did we do?
Yeah, we
never declared box subscription, right? Like, what did we do? What are we even implementing? We are implementing, okay. So, wait. What are we doing here? Okay. So why is there even a problem? The unsub, okay. The unsub of, right, catch error subst observer. Our observer, we implemented core observable for it? Did we even do that?
No, not yet. We have to.
Okay, but that doesn't matter, does it? In this context. Does it?
Not sure. Does it decide the lifetime?
I don't understand why. What is? No, sorry. Here, it's this. It's subst observable as core observable on sub. Now let me tell you. Let me ask you. So this is from here, subst observable. This, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So here we did not say what unsub, right?
Yeah.
What unsub is. I don't know what to say though, right? Because let's see what retry has to say, right? Unsub
into box subscription. Oh, no.
That's not a constraint here. That's implementation of. Huh.
So we probably need to define the core observable. I mean, implement the core observable.
Well, what, or just that, or just that there is such a constraint, right? Like that the unsub of this is what's my equal? I don't even know what my equal sign is. I think it's, sorry, just for the sake of, yeah, it's here. Okay. What about, yeah, underscore. Okay. I think we need maybe to introduce another type parameter, the unsub. And introduce a constraint that it is static.
Yeah.
Because we need to store it. What are we doing there? It is actually, it's more specific than that, maybe. It's a boxed subscription, right?
Yeah, it is.
Is it though? Like, I'm sorry, hold on. I'm not getting it. This is the subst observable that we get from where? From whom? I'm confused about all this. We call into boxed on the subscribe that we get from the subst observable, right?
Yeah.
Now, the problem comes from we cannot call into boxed on something that is not static. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the problem. So I think we're right about this. The subst observable, its implementation of core observable, that implementation's unsub must be bound by static. We don't care what it is, just that it's static. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Which means we need another type parameter, static, right? Because we need to say, oh, its unsub is some unsub.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can call it subst unsub instead of that underscore. So many types.
Yeah.
Okay. Subst unsub needs to be declared.
Somewhere here. Yeah. Substance sub. And that needs to be static. That's it.
Well, but you can't put a constraint there. If we could have put a constraint there, we would have done so. We wouldn't have declared subst unsub. We declared it so that we could add a constraint, and yet another constraint.
Right. I mean, like a substance sub is
Static.
Static. Needs to. That doesn't work. But
Or maybe it's a different error.
mm-hmm. No method named intoboxed found for type parameter substance sub.
Okay, we need another constraint. It's not just static. It is subscription and static.
Subscription. This.
You know what? Mm-hmm. Easier. You know what's easier?
Into box subscription.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be static. It's just into box subscription.
Yeah. Into box subscription. Oh. It needs a generic argument.
Target.
Oh. Yeah, the target.
What is the target?
Subscription into a box subscription. What is the target they use in retry? into, yeah. Into box subscription context. Oh, context box subscription.
Sure. What context? We don't
I
have a
think we
context.
just need box subscription here. Do we? We have option box subscription target here.
Can you show us more references of into box subscription?
Okay.
Not text
Into.
search. Go point that and then go references. Yeah. Okay. That's import.
This is one more buffer.
This looks the same, right? It's context, box subscription.
That's the same here.
Find some one that is not like that.
Okay.
See whether that such a thing exists. That's a blanket implementation.
Yeah. So the same thing. Same. Is it box sub?
It's generic.
Yeah.
Box sub is a subscription.
Yeah. I mean, that's different, but I don't know if it's useful.
We may be able to do just that.
Just this? Yeah.
I mean, let's see whether we can do that.
Okay.
I think it was something like, it's not subst unsub that is a generic. It's the subscription that is a generic, that is a type parameter.
Yeah.
Sharing. Share. This our code?
Yes.
So where do we use this? We have a syntax error.
Oh yeah, that's line
Is it
15.
this?
Yes.
So if where's x? This better?
No.
Is that better?
You also need yeah.
Okay. Is this used?
Yes. In the substub observable.
So we certainly need a type here, right? Because we cannot make it just a trade bound here, right? Like an inline trade bound. I don't think we can do that. We need a type. Subst This is subst observable, because this is a type that's completely, we cannot control this. This will be provided by the caller, right? By the function of the caller.
Yeah.
And we cannot say the function needs to return a boxed subscription, right?
Yeah.
No. It needs to return a core observable. And that core observable can be anything as long as it's compatible with this observer.
Yes.
That doesn't say anything about the subscription. The subscription, so there's an unsub, and the unsub, this is a subst unsub, and it can be something like into box subscription, right? With the target is
Subscription.
subscription. Subscription, but not the trait, a type parameter, another type parameter. It's the subscription. Subscription. It's not constraint. It's not, what is this? Why?
It's not
Target is not positional.
Yeah.
And okay, so like most things check out, except for that subscription needs to be a subscription. So many types. And this something doesn't work here. It's not constrained. I'm pretty sure we're doing more than we need to do here.
Yeah.
For some reason. Pretty sure. Where did we see that? Where did we see
throttle?
Throttle. Into box subscription, right?
Mm-hmm.
What? Throttle so there's a subscriber here, okay? And this is core observable. Oof, this is deep. Well, that's how it's used here. And it's only here that it has this boxed sub, and boxed sub is subscription.
Oh, does our line number 54 also needs to use the type parameter box sub instead of?
No, we keep boxed subscription.
Okay.
Right? Like because into boxed subscription is like returns a box. Into box returns. It returns a target. It returns target. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's different. I thought, wait, what? Trait for converting a subscription into a box subscription. We do this in order to type erasure. This trait provides a convenient way to convert any subscription into a boxed subscription without trait implementation conflicts. Example, function, store subscription of T into box subscription of boxed subscription. Isn't that interesting? Into box subscription of box subscription. This is a trait. This is when will we can do this. This is the simplest form, right?
Yeah.
Obviously returns a boxed subscription. I think right, that's why I said it's more complex than we. So maybe we can try that.
Okay.
Into boxed subscription of boxed subscription. The target is boxed subscription. Into, it doesn't need to be generic. Subst unsub is into boxed subscription of boxed subscription. I don't understand why it's generic then.
There's no subscription anymore. This works. That's it. No errors.
Wow. Really?
Nothing yet, but LSP is still. LSP is loaded. No error.
Get out of
Right.
here.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm gonna reopen the buffer just to confirm.
Well, you can do a cargo test or something.
Yeah.
Cargo check.
Yeah. Yeah. No error.
Okay. Okay.
And some progress.
Wow. Cool. All right, let's rush to implement the next thing. What is it? Core observable?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Impl. I need to just copy it from somewhere. Let's copy it from retry. Yeah.
Okay, from memory, right?
Mm-hmm.
What we do in core observable,
Mm-hmm.
it has subscribe, right? Subscribe takes self, which is an observable operator type, right? In our case,
Yeah.
catch error. It destructs it.
Mm-hmm.
It constructs an observable. Sorry, an observer.
Yeah.
It lifts it or something with a context, and then it nests the downstream observer into it, and then subscribes to the upstream observable. Is that right? And then returns a subscription.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can do that pretty easily. Hopefully. Can we start with like a split and just do the impl for and then completion?
Uh-huh. Catch error. Got the end. Yeah. Impl.
Core observable.
For what is that? Catch error.
Catch error.
Yeah.
Complete.
Okay. We need at least the required constraints, these S and F.
Sure.
That has to also be on the impl. Right. Okay.
There's always a context
Yes.
that passed to the core observable trait,
Mm-hmm.
and CTX needs to be constrained context. Okay.
Yeah.
What does catch error? What is it complaining about?
F's observable type is not satisfied.
Did we not implement observable type first for this?
Oh no.
Because
No.
I think we need to do that before.
Yeah.
We should probably just do that.
Impl observable type
Yes.
for catch error.
S.
And
F.
yes. SF.
Cool. We need to declare
S will be observable type.
Let's defer
Okay.
these because let's try to declare item,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
So if we look at retry, item is something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So type item of lifetime A equals, and that would be S item, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't change the item. Okay, so now we do need an S, bound on S.
Okay. And now the error.
Sure.
That'll also come from S.
Does it?
Uh,
I think it does not. I think it comes from F.
oh yeah. Because whatever the observable that F returns, I mean, upon invoking F.
Yeah.
It's the error from there. Okay. Okay.
Sharing. Shared. Why do I keep having unsaved changes?
Yeah, I do as well. It's
So this is not S air.
Mhm.
It's subst air, right? And
Yeah.
it comes from subst air. And F is fn once. Why do I need to say that though? Okay, what's the error?
conflicting him.
Have such an implementation?
Oh.
We have it. Why
Oh,
did
yeah.
we think we didn't have it? Because I don't know. Because this was complaining. No, it's not complaining now. You had some invalid state.
Yeah.
I
My
think.
bad. Yeah.
Or maybe this will complain now. Okay. Expected. A function once closure found f. Does this have this doesn't have a bound. I don't quite understand.
It's
Maybe this has to do with the bound on
observable type.
observable type, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so f, where? Oh, we have where?
Yeah.
Under. F is fn once takes, wait. Hold on, where is it? Here. F.
S error, I think. S.
I think
S.
you're right.
Yeah.
S air. Well, S is not anything yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And returns a, that's not the key.
Subst here.
Subs there. We don't have these, right?
Yeah.
Well, S error is from S being
Core observable of
I think it's observable type.
okay.
Is it?
Does yeah, observable type.
I'm actually not sure. Well, like observable type is where you can get the S air from, right?
Yeah.
So let's try that. And subst error needs to be maybe from here. Context is not satisfied. Subst air context is not satisfied. Consider further restricting type parameter subst air with trait context. I don't think so, buddy.
Yeah.
What are we doing here? So the type in impl without body. So what is this? This is
into boxed.
no, this needs to be a concrete type, right? It's a boxed subscription, isn't it? From this you get a boxed subscription. That's its unsub. Is that right?
Maybe.
I think that's the simplest subscription.
Yeah.
And then we have this O. What is O? There's no O here.
Oh. What's O in retry? Yeah. Subscribe. Oh, it's a context.
It's context. It's only context.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can just do that.
Oh, does our unsub also need to be like an RC mute? Because we already have our pointer is an RC mute, right? P. Deref mute, RC deref mute.
These are two different things.
Okay.
We have like we have in the original. Let me get rid of this this. In the original observer, we have a subscription. That's a pointer.
Yeah.
But as soon as we No, that is the pointer that we give to the user, right? That is the subscription that we give to the user as well, right?
Yes. I think. I'm not sure.
We give the caller a subscription, and then if something goes wrong, on the error, we have a pointer to it, right?
Yes.
Where can we like see that? I think that happens here in core observable.
Yeah.
So what are the errors now again?
The trade bound context is not satisfied.
What? Why? Where? What are you talking about? Subst. Who says subst error needs to be context? I don't.
Maybe the F. F
doesn't say that. It's not return subst error. I'm sorry. Wait. Function once does not return subst error. It returns subst observable.
Yeah.
Let's remove that.
Subst
observable.
Oh, I should have just renamed it here.
No, because I think. Oh, I don't know that we need the subst error. You might be right. Okay, now we have subst observable.
That needs to be bounded.
Yeah, by core observable. Is that right?
Core observable context.
What is the bound that we figured out for subst observable in observer?
In observer, this.
Just use that then, maybe. I mean,
may work. Okay. Upstream observer.
Upstream observer is S, isn't it? No.
Yeah.
Because at this point we don't have any observers.
It's an observable. Yeah. Do we have to give all of this?
Well, that's what retry does. Look at its S.
Oh, yeah.
It's S. What? It's S. Our S is observable type here.
Yeah.
Why did we say that our S is observable type?
Because air is on a core observable type. And if we make that core observable,
we need to obtain that air. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not S is not equivalent here. What is equivalent? I don't see the equivalence.
Yeah.
What are we? We are trying to declare something that is not equivalent. That the fact that the F returns. So I have a question. Why do we need to declare F at all? Why won't F remain completely generic here? Why does F need bounds? Can you just remove the bounds from F?
Mm-hmm. Just this?
Delete. Yeah, and then we don't need the following lines, following two lines, subs observable. We don't need that.
Mm-hmm.
F is not used here.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's not used, right? Okay, what's the problem now?
Expected FN1s.
So can you show us core observable, the trait itself?
Yeah.
Just this has a bound on the thing implementing observable type, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And our thing implements observable type. Can you show us our implementation of observable type?
Yeah, it does.
In our thing implements observable type only when F is that, right?
We probably don't need this bound.
Do we need this?
We don't use it anywhere, no.
We just pass F on. But for observable type, do we use it? What are the errors here? That is not used.
Subs is not used. Should I delete
and
this?
subs error is not used, so can we just remove these?
And this is not used. Oh no, we need subs error here.
Is there a different way to what
Is there a different way to add bounds on subs error without depending?
Well, here's a question. No. Well, we could maybe add more parameters to catch error.
Mm-hmm. Like subs error? No. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it makes less sense. We like, let's like not try to avoid the unavoidable, right? Like I don't know what's avoidable and what's unavoidable. Maybe
I'll undo it.
Undo those.
Yeah. That's it, I guess. Yeah. All right.
Shared.
Mm-hmm.
We're like trying to avoid this, but our catch error implements core observable type only when F
Yeah.
is a certain f, right? And if we
Yes.
want f to be that, we just need to copy paste those trait bounds, right? And introduce all these, right?
Mhm.
So we just need to like basically bring along all of those bounds, right?
Of
Where's
observable
observable type?
It's on top, right after struct, the structs that we define. Yeah, here.
Okay. This. So should we like just move it? It's small. Let's put it here. Okay. Okay. So this we should probably rename, right? Subobservable. So we brought this along, but now we need to declare subobservable. And S as well.
Yes, is
We do
already.
have the same.
Yeah.
So this should implement, right?
You need to add bounds on subobservable. We can bring that also from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I missed that. And then I'll remove these.
Yeah. We already have context CTX, so we need to use the generic in line 115.
This?
Yeah.
What do you, sorry, what? What are you trying to say?
No, never mind.
So here, subs air, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That seems to work. Okay. So, all right. So the first thing that subscribe does is like usually break apart. I mean, this may be a bad example. Because it does a weird thing, right? Maybe if we just look at map and we like go here, we see that we just destructure self, right? Let what am I doing? Let this equal self. Okay. And we have this. Am I doing something wrong?
It should be self without the capital S. Just the wrong.
Right. That means
Lowercase s. Yeah.
It's this way. It's self fill. Okay. Happen. Okay. And then we have a context, right? Or an observer, which is a context. And we should do this transform thing. Is that it? Let wrapped equals context. Is that what it's called here? Observer.
Yeah.
But it should probably be context because that's what it is in map, right?
Mhm.
Context transform. And that is a, where's my pipe? Where's my pipe, Shivaj?
It's the same as backslash, right? Without the, I think layer 2 then.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh no, layer is 1. Yeah.
Layer 1. Should probably leave this layer 1. Where shift is pipe. So what is this? Observer.
Mm-hmm.
And what do? We construct our original, right? Catch error OrigObserver. Am I doing this correctly? Fill struct fields.
Observe.
Oh, here there's a subscription, right?
Yeah.
But that's a pointer.
Mhm.
And so we do something here, and then we subscribe to it and return the
rcdref mute and yeah.
subscription, something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sharing, shared, mobstar. All right. And yeah, we need the subscription, right? Subscription will be RC deref mute. So it does it come from context? RC mute. RC mute. Wasn't it deref mute? The pointer.
It's rcdref mute.
So I just use it without context like this. RC deref mute.
Maybe.
Yeah. RC deref mute. Is there some
From,
method?
maybe?
There's no from.
New? Let's see what does retry do?
They use an RC mute.
There's RC, but they call it on the context.
Yeah.
Why don't you call it on the context?
Context
it will be a RC mute of the context, right?
Yeah, there is RC mute.
From
none.
None.
It's none at the start.
I think.
Uh-huh.
Is it? Like, is it really? Because isn't this where we're supposed to subscribe to?
They subscribe later. I mean, when.
That's different.
Okay.
Because that's retry.
Mm-hmm.
Here we can already subscribe to the. Can we? Maybe not. So I don't. Okay. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe this is none.
Yeah. And this is just subscription to. It's not to do anymore.
It's. I think it's clone, right? We need to unite. This is a closure. So first we need to clone one outside the closure. So like subscription clone. Like let subscription clone.
Oh.
Outside.
Yeah.
Let subscription clone. Call subscription.clone. And then this will be subscription clone. Well, can't do that. Need to do colon.
Oh, yeah.
Subscription clone. And you probably need to do a move closure. The closure needs to be moved.
Oh, yeah, right. This is the closure.
And supposedly we now have like so now we subscribe, right?
Yeah, of the observer. The wrapped thing is the observer, right? Yeah. I think.
No,
it's a context.
What I'm saying is that we need to subscribe to the source. Does that make sense?
Source.subscribe?
Yeah, look at map.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
But that's source S is a code observable in map, but in our case, it's an observable type, and that's why we don't have subscribe.
Yeah. And we don't have time to figure this out. So awesome work today. I think we should, whatever. It's good.
Yeah. I think
awesome work. Let's stop the recording.
So let me mop next. Just done.